Alright, this is my Mega Man 4 any percent videos, submission videos, commentary videos, so hope y'all enjoy. There's two major routes, Bright first or Pharro first. I go Bright first, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Gonna be doing some slides, a lot of sliding in this. Sliding's a lot faster than walking. You can jump out of your slides, except for when you're underwater. We got the Charge Buster too, which is gonna come in handy. And got through the first screen. Yeah, slide, slide, jump, jump. That's right. These crickets here are RNG. They can either jump big or jump small. There's a nice small jump for you. Thanks. We're going to be doing a lot of D-boosts, or damage boosting, through enemies in this run, as you just seen there. Oh, wow. I should have slid in, but my controller said no. I'm going to jump there, so here's a nice little section for you. Alright, made it through there. Takes 8 shots to get rid of those totem poles. Sometimes they can shoot out a little red ball. You can take a back D-boost like that and do a spike slide while you still have iframes. Iframes is going to be coming in handy in this run too. Do a couple of, we're going to be doing a couple of zips in a few spots where the only way you can zip in this game is by having iframes. Oh, I can't believe I missed that guy. Alright, we're coming up to the Bright Man fight now. Bright Man fight is unique where at 16, 8, and 4 health, he will freeze the screen. So we can offset that by shooting 2 full charge shots, a lemon shot, and then the rest charge shots, and he will never freeze us. Hopefully, if I don't mess it up. There we go. And he's down. That was a good fight. Hopefully I'm on the right pixel. I don't know if I am or not, but it looks like I am. Nope, I wasn't. Alright, let's go. So I'm trying to line up on the magic pixel there. It's the center of the screen. You can kind of, instead of jumping all the way up to the ceiling and back down, you can just only jump up halfway and collect the weapon. It was the left pixel! No! Here we're gonna use this flat, bright stopper. Flat, bright. Ugh. Oh my god, menu please! Flash stopper. Because it has a global cooldown of like 5 seconds, but while you're sliding, the cooldown won't count down. So you can essentially use this bright weapon an entire screen. If you have good movement, you gotta change your slides together pretty well. I am far from the best runner in this game, so I'll have to use a little bit more flash stoppers than most, but hey, we still get it done. Getting that balloon weapon, which is going to come in handy later on the run, it shoots us forward to the next checkpoint. Depending on where you're standing on these platforms and when you slide, you can manipulate these platforms not to shoot those little balls out the side of their ears. It reduces a little on-screen lag, because in Mega Man 4, the more things that are on screen, the more laggier it gets. So you kind of want to do some lag reduction strats when you're going for those top times. Those mummies take 6 shots. Like that. Boost through that guy. And we're at Pharro Man door. We're gonna just buster him down. Pharro Man's weakness is the flash stopper, but it takes a lot of time. It's very slow to do. So we just buster him down. He also has the soft weakness of dust, which we'll be using in the refights. It does 2 HP of damage at a time. in this run, you're going to be seeing me menu as few times as possible, because we want to save on how many times we menu, because menuing takes up a little time too. So you're going to be seeing that, especially in the refights, me only menuing, you know, at certain times. You're going to see, where are we going? Ring Man next. We're going to see some balloon action now. Interesting thing about the balloons is when you pop a balloon inside a wall, you have about 4 frames where you can jump up off the hitbox still. So it's still there for about 4 frames, but you gotta be quick. Gotta be quick, gotta be Johnny on the spot with it. Gonna make this vertical go by a lot faster. Oh, I messed that up. I messed it up again. I messed it up a 3rd time, that's not good. There we go, there was that imaginary balloon right there. Oh my god. Hey, I got there for free, that's gonna help. Oh my god. My menus are just betraying me today. Ringman's got like 4 mini bosses we're gonna try to skip through as fast as possible. Got that bag deboost, gotta love that bag deboost right there. Alright. We're gonna do a safety strat here to get rid of this guy. Usually you can take a deboost off this guy and shoot him with your shot and fall straight down, but we're a little low on health, so we want to avoid taking too many more hits. There we go. 2 bag deboosts, let's go. Hey, we got the miracle health. Oh my god. I didn't mean to go the bottom route, but it happens. It happens. Still works. We still get where we need to go. Why am I not grabbing the ladder instead of jumping? I don't know. So by the time you get to Ringman fight, you're gonna be low on health, low on ammo. But it's pretty much, he has no RNG to him. It's pretty much the same fight over and over again. Hopefully I don't mess it up here. There we go. Pharaoh shot's unique, where if the charge shot above you hits the boss, you still have a full charge shot in reserve. So it's 2 for the price of 1. Gotta love that. And it gets Ringman down pretty quick. On to Dustman. We're gonna use Flash Stopper for this first part to kind of get through this flash. We're gonna if I can talk right. To get through this lag room coming up here is super laggy, super dangerous, but it's a lot less dangerous with Flash Stopper. Why did I menu there? I have no idea. Oh my god, menu, please! Dude, really? My menus are betraying me today. I don't know why. Let's try that again. I did that. That's just strategic death right there. I did that just to get my bearings. There we go. I meant to do that. It was on purpose. Pay no attention to the shitty speedrunner. Okay, messed that up, but no big deal. We made it. Alright, moving on. That was terrible. Moving on. We're gonna try a little zip here, just to show off. It's not faster by any means, but I like doing it. I like doing it. It's fun. And I messed it up. Never mind. I guess I won't be doing it. There's a zip you can do there, but my freaking ring boomerang took out the top row. You need that top row in order to activate the zip. I missed it. No big deal. Moving on. Big jump, Squishy. Good job, buddy. Now, Dustman literally sucks. And when he sucks, you can just slide into him, take some damage, and it'll stop his sucking animation he does. Like that. And there you go. I totally meant to do that with that ring. I totally meant to do that. There's that magic pixel. Moving on. Now, Skullman, here we're gonna do our zip. This is pretty much the only zip in the run that actually saves time. The only zip you'll see runners do. Hopefully I can get it first try. I've been missing it a lot in practice. I don't know why. I'm retarded, I guess. Yep, see? I missed. Let's try that again. Oh my god! Why am I missing this? Hey, there we go, retard. Good god. That was terrible. We gotta be careful here, we're running low on health. That was dangerous. We're gonna grab this safety health here just because we're running a little low. We took a little bit too many hits trying to get that zip the first try. Good thing we got it on the first try, right guys? Dang it, Eddie. Alright, now we're gonna switch to Flash Stopper. Get through this next couple sections without too many hassles. Good enough, good enough. And we're on to Skullman. Use Dust. Dust to take out Skull. There's really not too much RNG to him, except for the Skull Shield. It can stay on long, it can stay on short. It's really up to him. We got a pretty short one, so that's good. And I missed a magic pixel. Let's go. We lost about 6 seconds because I kept trying to get that zip. But if you fail once and you fail twice, third time, you gotta go for it. Alright, Dive Man, underwater stage. Like I said earlier, you can't jump out of your slides while you're underwater. So you gotta be careful here, because there are spikes, and they will kill you. So we're gonna use Flash Stopper pretty much the whole way. Freezing at specific times. Now these mini bosses, these whales here, you can just freeze and mash them down. I suck at mashing, as you can tell. A lot of people can do that in one jump. I cannot. Sometimes I can get it in 2 jumps, but it takes a miracle. Juice box from Eddie, let's go. Gotta love those juice boxes. Alright. Good screen. Another whale. I'm gonna be careful here because that pit right there is where you get the wire, and it will send you back to the previous screen where the checkpoint is. So you do not want to go there because it will waste a lot of time. Ah! Man, my menus just do not want to work for me right now. Alright, let's go. Dive Man's weak to Skull Shield. You just gotta jump at certain times to avoid his little spin attack. Kill him in the center. Line up the magic pixel. Jump at the right time. Oh, and you can't activate a weapon gets skipped, but I missed it by that much. It's okay. It happens. You can save a little bit of time by getting that skip, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. Sometimes you gotta lose a few to stay humble. Drill Man's up next. Drill Man's stage, pretty straightforward. We're just gonna use Flash Stopper once again. All the way through till the end. Except for this first screen. We're gonna switch once we hit the ladder. And then pretty much use it from here on out. Do these guys. Bat room. Son of a biscuit eater. I meant to do that to show you what happens when you land on spikes. Bad things happen when you land on spikes. But it's okay. It's okay. These bat rooms are RNG. These bats can either be nice or be good. That was a good RNG, but I went and got the safety health just because. Use these ladybugs. I'm gonna freeze this turret room at us. There, good. Oh, good freeze. I almost slid into spikes, but it's okay. We're still alive. Oops. Messed that up. No big deal. No big deal. Shake it off. Shake it off. I had some pretty bad movement, so I had to freeze right before that last little trigger. If you have good movement, you can make your freeze last the whole way. I did not have good movement, so I had to use an extra freeze. An extra flash. Whatever you want to call it. Drill Man's a pain in the butt. He can drop down into the ground at his leisure. Totally can ruin a run real quick. Look at that crap. What a jerk. And that's Dive Man for you, the jerkiest of the bosses. He does not like to cooperate at all. But it's okay. Moving on to Toadman stage. Guess what weapon we're going to use in Toadman stage? I'll give you two guesses, but you're only going to need one. It's Flash Stopper. You're going to be careful in the first screen because of the rain. The rain will push you back, fight against you. You got to push your slides on the platforms a little bit further than what is a little bit comfortable. It's a little uncomfortable, but once you kind of get a feel for it, it's not too bad. Flash it right out the bat to despawn those little birds behind that big bird. Alright. This waterfall section pushes you forward or pushes you back, depending on the direction of the water flow. There you go. Now time for a little snail mini bosses. What? We're just gonna take a D-boost and just slide right on through. one. And there's two. I tried to go for the back D-boost, didn't get it. Oh well. Okay. Where my slide was, I have no idea. Oh, God. Oh, why I went to stage select, I have no idea either. That was a strategic game over right there. I meant to do that because you know, for reasons. For reasons. I wanted to show you this screen again. I know, I think the reason why game over, that's right. The reason why I strategically game over there is because I went too fast. I wanted to kind of slow it down and show you guys what happened. Doo-doo-doo. So here it is again. There's one snail right there. And another snail right here. There's the back D-boost. I got it the second try, whatever. Don't judge me. Hey, we made it! Yay! Switch to drill. Toad's only weakness. Toad's weak to Buster too, but this drill just shoots him down in 7 shots. No big deal. And that's the end of 8 Robos. Pretty sloppy 8 Robos. Pretty terrible. But we did it. That's the important thing. We did it. Now on to the Cossack stages. Cossack 1, some ice physics. You can slide on some platforms here. So we gotta be careful. A little dangerous spots here and there, but not too bad. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Not many people know, but there's a frozen E-tank right off to the left there. In the snow. Okay. Slinky's just being Slinkies. Good roly-poly room. It's a dangerous room here, as you can tell. You make one little mistake and you're in a pit. There we go. Got it that time though. Got it that time though. Second try. That was first try. First try. Let's go. Take a boost off that guy. And we're on to Mothra. Mothra has a really tiny hitbox and right there in the little mouth. The ring boomerang only has a 1 pixel hitbox also, so making sure these two line up, bit of a pain. are a bit of a pain, but we get through it. We got through it. Cossack 2, it's a little hairy. We're going to be doing a lot of deboosting, some spike slides, some balloon work. It can be a little treacherous because you run a little low on health for the last boss, or for the Square Machine boss, but we'll see if we can't do some fancy footwork here. Can get a little double balloon jump. Nope, we didn't get it. It's alright, it's okay. Usually you can do like a little double balloon jump there to get through those enemies, but I did not get it. Alright. Yeah. Take a safety health right there. There we go. Had to take the safety health, which threw it off a little bit, but no, not big deal. We still made it through. Ah, fell off the ladder there a little bit. Now we should have plenty of health now for Square Machine. It's always nice taking that that extra health there, especially in marathons and races and stuff. Square Machine can give us a couple different patterns. 1, 2, or 3. He gave us a 2 there. And that just means how many times he goes across the screen before he forms. Let's see what he gives us next time. A 3-2 is usually the most common pattern, which is what we got at 2-3. Got him in 2 cycles, that's good, that's what you want. You want to kill him in 2 cycles. Saves a lot of time. Time for everybody's favorite auto-scroller, Cossack 3. There's really not much you can do to kind of hurry this stage along. The best you can do is kind of get the enemies you can kill off screen as fast as you can, like the turrets here coming up soon. Those little balls that go around the platform, you can't kill those, so you just gotta have to jump over them. Get those turrets off screen as fast as you can. Oops. One thing to note about the castle stages is your weapon ammo does not refill upon completion of every stage, so you've got to do a little risk management, so to speak. Keep an eye on how much weapon energy you have. You don't want to get to the end and not have enough weapon energy. That is no bueno. These platforms, if you can get these platforms off screen as fast as you can too, that helps with lag. Oops. That back deboost was supposed to kill that guy at the same time, but I messed it up. Whatever. Drop down. Another thing to note is if you hold that charge all the way to that point, it won't cost you anything. Now we're gonna do some fancy footwork here. Moonwalk, runs verified. Let's go. See if we can do this fight right. And we did not. We did not do it right. That's okay. That's all right. I shot the top roach too soon. He still had iframes, so we were one shot short of doing the fast kill. But that's all right. It's okay. We still saved some time there in that stage, so that's good. That's always a plus. Bring out some rush coil here. We're gonna use a little later to get up some platforming. Just power your way through the stage here. This is a little shortcut here. Breakout drill to bust through this wall. And it saves a whole bunch of time. There is a top route you can go, but it's another section with a lot of pits and a lot of things that come up out of the pits to knock you into the pits, so it's really treacherous and does not save any time whatsoever. So the shortcut is a must in the speedrun. Now we're going into a Cossack fight. We're going to just buster him down. If you slide into the corner, it kind of resets his position so he won't move left or right too much. We can use that to our advantage to kind of help position him in the right spot. Oops. Missed a shot. Here we go. Bring him down to 2 HP. When he's down at 2 HP, it'll trigger this little cutscene here, which we find out that Wily framed Dr. Cossack. He kidnapped Dr. Cossack's daughter to make him do some evil shenanigans, and Dr. Wily is the real bad guy after all. Can you imagine that? A Mega Man fight, a Mega Man game where Dr. Wily is the bad guy. Spoiler. Alright. So this Wily one is nothing but Mets. There's only one enemy that's not a Met. It's like a little Saul. But everything else is Mets. You just gotta fight your way through all the Mets. Let's go Mets. Messed that up a little bit, but no biggies. No biggies. Messed that up. Whatever. Shake it off, shake it off. Another underwater section here. Gotta be careful here because there are spikes top and bottom. We got the jet. This next section is Yoku block section, which every Mega Man game has to have the Yoku blocks, right? So we just break out the jet to get through them. Too easy. And we're just gonna slide right through these guys. Pay no attention to the dancing Mets. Switch the ring. Jump in here, give us a little extra booster jump. Kind of resets our jump falling animation thing, so you kind of get a little booster. The important thing here is to take deboosts off those little Mets, because they do a lot less damage than the big Met. The big Met hits like a Mat truck. There we go. And we got down in 3 cycles, which is good. You want to get them down in 3 cycles. So we saved a boatload of time there. Moving on to Wily 2. This stage we're going to be using Jet as a utility here. You're going to see me call Jet but not use him in a lot of places because we want to save on those menus. That is the goal. But he does come in handy to get us through some areas where we couldn't normally get through ourselves. So we use them when we have to. Until then, we just kind of call them. Right here. Oops. Called them a little bit too high. That was my bad. There we go. Oh yeah, thing to note in this game, if you do have Rush Coil out or Rush Jet out and you take damage, Rush Coil or Rush Jet will jump to your position. There we go, that's what I want to do. I should have done that the first time, but I messed that up. So you call Jet down and you face the opposite direction, Jet will face the wall. And you can kind of make that little jump a lot easier to get through there. We're going to switch to Toad here for those last boss, and we're going to shoot a Rain Flush as soon as we jump through the door. And that will skip his life fill animation. And then we're going to switch to Drill. Take out his hitbox, and then stand behind him and just ring him down to death. And not worry about getting hit. His hitbox just shrinks down to really tiny where that little eyeball, that third eye is. Normally his hitbox would be, you know, the whole big area, but that drill shot reduces it down to just right where that green eye is, so just take him down, no problems. Moving on to refights. Pretty straightforward. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to chain the refights together based off weapon types. But first we gotta do a little refills. We gotta get some refills here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start off with Dust, and like I said earlier, Pharaoh Man has a soft weakness to Dust where it does 2 HP of damage each hit. And we're going to chain them together with Skull Man, who's weak to Dust. So we're going to save a menu by doing that. Hopefully Pharaoh cooperates. You want to kill the bosses as close to the door as possible so you can kind of make your exit a lot faster. Obviously you want to be in the doorway on last hit so you can just instantly teleport, but some people make it hard on you like Pharaoh. You want to shoot Bright Man with an odd number of skulls here to offset that life value that we were talking about earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then switch to Rain Flush, which is his weakness. And Rain Flush him down. Ah, that was dumb. I don't know why I did that for, but whatever. I accidentally slid into him as he was getting his kill, but that's okay. It counts. It counts. It counts as a kill. That was my mistake. I didn't mean to slide into him. I meant to be inside the doorway whenever he get killed. That Rain Flush, do that 1 HP of damage while he's underground. Switch to dive. One, 2, 3, 4. That was a good drill man fight. Pretty straightforward fights. Alright, it's a good Dustman. On to Machine. Machine's weak to... The first phase is weak to Ring. You want to ring him... Use the Boomerang down till he's got 1 HP, and then switch to Drill. And then shoot that last shot with Drill, and that automatically refills his life. And the next Drill does double damage. And thing to note about phase 2 is the explosion is what actually does damage on Machine, not the drill itself. If you just hit him with the drill, it'll just dink off. So you gotta double tap that B button to make that explosion do the damage. And that's Machine. Those were refights. Alright, on to Wily 4. Is weak to Pharaoh. There is one other weapon you can use, which is Ring, but he has to be in like two certain spots. He has really random RNG based fight where you can spawn at different locations for a brief period of time. So you gotta be pretty quick about it. Hopefully we can use the brokenness of the Pharaoh to kind of do some double shots. Hopefully we can get some double shots here and make the little fight go by a little bit faster. Nope. Gives us a bad position right off the bat. That's always nice. Oh my god. Maybe. There we go. And he's down. 43-45. Nice. So overall, that was a decent run. Had some really sloppy movement. An unfortunate game over in the 8 Robos. And an unfortunate death in Wily 1. Or in Cossack 1. So overall, a kind of a bad run for me, but still, in the same sense, a decent run. I would call it an okay run. That's an okay run. Yeah, we can get some if you want. And thanks for the GG Z-Weamer. Thanks for GG Jinja Ninja. That's Mega Man 4 80%. Obviously, my PB is like 40-42, so we're about 3 minutes behind our PB, so we did okay. Thanks, RSBJ, for the GGs. Appreciate it, appreciate it.